First and foremost, wow, how good are these vision boards just quietly? Are they amazing? Happy with them?
Yeah.
All right, so welcome to the first week of our 6-week Fast Track to Executive Training program. This is the first time I've ever ran one, so excited to really be doing it with you guys. And massive congratulations that you've done that preparation phase. You've gotten ready to go and explode these goals that you've obviously written down for the engagement plan, and more importantly, the vision of where you actually want to head over the next 6 weeks and beyond. So I'd love to hear from you guys. How did you go doing your 90-day game plan? How did you go doing your vision boards? I'd love to hear from you guys to really see, did you go through some emotional challenges? Did you find it easy? Especially for those people that are first time they've ever done it. I'd love to hear from you guys. Anyone unmute? It's all good.
I'm happy to quickly share.
Yeah, go for it, Urena.
I tried to do the the pictures from the magazines, looking for, inspiration and what I'm looking for. And it was really a waste of time for me. I ended up going on Google Image, typing in what my desires are. And there were so many incredible pictures. And I just chose from there, which was so quick and so simple and so colorful. It really just, helps with the vision boards instead of trying to find the correct, what you're looking for. So the Google Image is great for that.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. Thanks for that, Urena. Did anyone else have some sort of breakthrough with regards to their visions and their goals?
Hey, Greg. So I was at work on Friday and I was like, because I really don't want to be in my job. So I was at work on Friday and I decided to stay on a little bit later. And I was the same as Urena. I just started thinking of all these things. I was like, what do I want? So I started Googling all these images and printing everything out and raced home from work and put my vision board together last Friday. I actually found that really good doing that first, because then when I went on to filling out the rest of my 90-day game plan, I found that I had all these ideas in my mind, so that was a good starting point for me.
Yeah, okay. And do you feel clear on why you're doing it now?
Yeah, I do. I don't want to work in my job anymore. I just love it so much. When you get transformation messages and stuff, it's just keeps you going.
Yeah, love it. Awesome. And have you got a date, Brookie, when you're leaving your job?
I keep saying to Steve, I'm not going back next year, but I think he thinks I'm being a bit optimistic.
Yeah.
So
okay.
As soon as possible.
All right. Love your work. Thank you so much for sharing. Did anyone else want to share? How about someone who's never done a vision board, who's never really, done this before? I'd love to hear from you guys. Hey, Gemma, do you want to unmute?
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, that was the first time I've ever done a vision board, and I actually got really excited about doing it. I kind of ummed and ahed about it for a few days, and then I was like, right, I've just got to get on with it. So I actually went onto Pinterest, which is one of my favorites, and just started Googling quotes that I've always been a quotey kind of girl. So Googled all my quotes and kind of started just putting it together. And the more I looked into it, the easier it was for me. It just kind of all came together, and family, children, travel, financial goals, that was all quite important at the time. So I actually felt quite inspired after I put it together. I thought it looked quite pretty and fun and something that I would quite enjoy looking at every day to get that inspiration. So yeah, I found it quite a fun task.
Yeah, awesome. Love it. And hey guys, Gemma's 10 days into her program with Isogenic, so let's give her a massive round of applause. She's up here on the sunny side. Wow, new tunes.
I'm currently sucking on a ISA snack.
Yeah, on her
second
cleanse day of the second week.
Yeah.
So, Gemma, you are an absolute superstar.
Thanks.
We can't wait for the aha moment coming, guys. So, hands up if you're on this call and you took longer than 10 days to feel that aha moment on Isagenix. Hands up. Yeah, awesome. So, roughly about half. So, love your work, Gemma. Keep going. You're crushing it. All right. Anyone else want to share? We're on a roll now. Go, Bronnie.
So about an hour ago, I was in a restaurant with Brooke in New Zealand having dinner, and I've been at a conference here and I haven't done any work. I thought, oh, I'm not going to be able to get this done, and I did what I can't find her. What Girani did. I just got straight on Google, put it in a PowerPoint, and sort of put the family in the middle, and yeah, like within 10, 15 minutes, I had the whole thing filled. And I suppose the lesson I learned, I thought it was going to be a half-day exercise. I think it's something you can do really quickly because there's a whole lot of things on there that it's like, yeah, I really actually want to go to Iceland and see the aurora and stay in one of those igloo houses, And so once you start going, it was like, actually, there are things I really want to do. So, I think it's a good lesson that, you can put it together in 10 minutes, but it's got me dreaming of other things now. So it's just a start.
Yeah, I love that. Thanks for sharing. Anyone who's been doing Isagenix for a while, and this might be their third or fourth vision board or 10th vision board, I don't know how many you've done, but would you like to open up the lines and just share? Shezzy, go for it.
Hey guys.
Hey Shez.
Hey. Yes, and you know what, guys? Connecting to my why has been something that I have constantly struggled with. Okay, so 3 years I've been doing this, and I thought I knew my why when I first started, but when I stopped getting into action and when the self-sabotage started creeping back in, I'm like, you know what? Obviously my why isn't big enough because it's not stopping me from doing those things and it's not pushing me along. So I had to, revisit, and I'm constantly revisiting it. And this exercise this week, I've revisited, the same thing again. And I realized that I wasn't dreaming big enough. And that comes down to, lack of self-belief or, fears of success. It can be, a combination of different things, but it's been awesome. It really has. So my biggest one is to retire my husband, for sure, and to travel. So many places that I want to travel to, and yeah, lots of other things as well. But they're the main ones. They're my big why. Showing my kids what is possible and that they can do anything that they want to do.
Love it, Shezzy. Thank you so much for sharing. So what happens is when you've got something like retire my husband and someone gives you a no, does that really matter?
No, absolutely not.
But does it actually matter? Like someone says no, well, that's okay. I'm still retiring my husband, or I'm still going on that ski holiday, or I'm still, but if you don't have that why or that vision, the no's can sort of knock you around a little bit. So,
and you know what kept coming up for me is that a lot of my whys were just for me because my husband doesn't do the business, right? So I found that they were my dreams, they were my goals. So there was nothing that my husband and I were working on together, whereas I've actually done this vision board with him, and so my goals now include him, and that's what's going to get me out of bed because, yeah, I found that I had my ISA life, he had his professional life, and I hoped that somewhere that they would kind of merge. So having that as my why and including him in that is massive.
Yeah, awesome. That's cool. Thanks, Jess. Okay, that's right.
Can
All
everyone
right.
else hear me okay?
Sorry?
So I sometimes have problems with my sound, don't I?
No, it's all good. We can all hear you. All right, so here we are on the first week of our Fast Track to Executive. So over the next 43 days, that's all it is. Over the next 43 days, we're going to be working closely with you guys to really, I suppose, be in an uplifting environment enough to feel like you can share your 30-second story, you can do you share, they share, repeat. But the most important thing is that we're fast tracking your skills. So if you're someone who's brand new coming into this 6 weeks, by the end of the 6 weeks, your skills are going to be fast tracked. If you're someone who's been in this for a year, 2 years, or 3 years, then you've probably got team on this call. So number one, by you going first as a leader, you're showing your team that doesn't matter how long you've been in this business, that you're still putting your hand up to work towards your goals and move forward. So over the next 6 weeks, if you play at 100%, I guarantee you will be a completely different person in 6 weeks' time. Guaranteed. So what is the main aim for this? And the main aim is really to have an uplifting environment. So we're all supportive. But more importantly, I want to really focus on teaching you guys and showing you what you need to do in order to build a network marketing business. So what do you actually have to do? What are the things that you've got to do daily in order to move this business forward? So I'm going to let you know a little secret that on average, and this is mind-blowing, on average, put in the comments, how many presentations, so how many video presentations on average do network marketers get in front of their prospects per month? Just pop in the comments what you think the average number is. Am I seeing any comments? I'm seeing. So we're talking on average, how many videos do your prospects get on average per month? Not how many messages you send, how many videos does your prospect get per month? So what I've seen so far is Rach has written, so how many videos? So Tremaine said 3 videos per month. Tremaine? 7 by Nina, 150 by Bronwyn. Rach has said 200, 150, 200, 5, 12, 150. So clearly you can see by the results that they're mixed, right? Clearly. This is going to blow your absolute mind. The average network marketer, the person who's not building their business and moving forward and getting any results, have their prospect sees 1 video per month. 1 video of a presentation about their opportunity. Now, what do you think the top 1% of network marketers, what do you think they do per month with regards to videos? Just pop them in the comments. Rach McConnell, you're killing me. Okay. So this staggering number, and it's really, really important that we get this, because this is going to be our mantra for the next 43 days. 1 video per day. So 30 videos for the month. And you are in the top 1% in your company. Now, hands up if you believe that you can get 1 video in front of your prospect every day. Now, that is a minimum. That is a minimum. That is not a maximum. That is a minimum of 30 videos, 30 presentations per month. Now, the little flip to this, and understand this, is that there's 30 videos about the business opportunity. 30 videos about the business, minimum. Showing someone how to earn an extra income, showing someone how to build a business. 30 for the month. So Eric Worre talks about.
It's working.
So Eric Worre talks about your daily method of operation. If you want to be a very, very highly successful network marketer, is to send 1 business video a day and 1 product video per day. So he's talking about the highest level, 60 videos a month. But what I want to do with you guys is have a mantra of, we're doing 1 a day minimum. So before your head hits the pillow every night, you have to have sent 1 video to your prospect. So you know how I got you guys to do the 250 names? If you times 43 days by around about 5 to 6 people, you're looking at between 200 and 250 people that you're going to contact over the next 6 weeks. So the idea was to get you to put down 250 names that are your prospects, because our goal together is if we can get 5 messages out per day, you should get 1 video per day. All right? Because how many times have you sent 3 messages and no one responds? How many times have you sent six messages and you really haven't got anyone to look at any video or any 3-way call? You haven't really used any tool. So we use that as a bit of a guide, 250 names over the next 43 days. But your goal is 43 videos to your prospects over the next 43 days. Hands up if you're prepared to do that. Awesome. Because the funny thing is that when you send 1, you're probably going to send 2, yeah? You're probably going to send 3. You might send 5 in a day, 6 in a day, 7 in a day. What I want you to do now is I want you to go to page 37 of your, page 36 of your 90-day game plan. Where is my 90-day game plan? And the really cool thing about this 90-day game plan is you can actually place in there your goals for the week. So these are your tracking numbers for the week, page 36 of your 90-day game plan. So we've obviously got you to enter the Healthy Mind and Body, which is exciting. You're in the 16-week challenge, but you've got in there how many contacts you're going to contact. Now, how many appointments are you going to set up? How many follow-ups? How many 3-way calls, referrals, etc. That is literally your numbers for the week. So if you work from that page 36, and obviously there's some options in there, page 37 is week 1. If you work from that and you set yourself a goal each day of what you're going to achieve, then you're going to move closer and closer and closer towards these goals. Who's excited that you only have to send one video, like minimum a day? Who's excited about that? Who believes that they can really do that? Yeah. And that's the difference, because if you believe you can do it and you teach your team and they believe they can do it and they believe they can do it and they believe they can do it, what do you reckon you've got in your business? You've got absolutely duplication on fire. So how do we do it? This is the thing. Like, what do we do? Like, what messages do we send? Do we just pick up the phone and call? What do we do in order to get these videos out to your prospects? So I'm going to share with you guys. It's so cool that by doing this presentation at SKO this week, in a couple of weeks. Hey Sarah, cheers mate, cheers. By doing the presentation at SKO, which is great, they've actually given me the scripts of the new success plan for Australia. So what I've done, and I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to share my screen. What I've done is I've actually put it into a PowerPoint presentation for you guys, which is really cool, because they obviously haven't put it into a booklet yet. But I wanted to give these to you so that you can get to work on them. So the program, the system is called Say, Share, Do. So what I've done, and I'm going to post it on our executive page, so we don't have to really go too hard on it right now, but there's actually scripts in here that you'll see, and I'll pop it in here. So here's a script. I'll just pop it up here. Why can't I move that? Anyway, pop it there. All right, so here's a script if you haven't started. So if you haven't started yet, like you haven't started building a business yet, awesome. You know, here you go. Here's a script for you. If you'd love to share the opportunity, you'd love to share the business opportunity, here's a template, here's a script that you can use. I've also popped in here piquing some curiosity. Now this message here is from the amazing Big Al Schreider, who has been in the business for 47 years, and he only learnt this script 2 years ago. So I thought I'd share it with you guys and pop it in here. Do what you want with it. You can copy and paste it. But I love this. Imagine saying this to your whole entire network. Hey Shezzy, I trust you well. I'm perfectly okay with your decision whether you decide to or not. However, what I'm not okay with is knowing I had an opportunity that could transform your life and I didn't tell you about it. Would it be okay if I sent you some info explaining what I'm up to? Do you reckon someone would say yes to that? I don't know. I'm just going from Big Al. I'm just Big Al Schreider. I'm just, you know what, 47 years experience. I reckon people would say, yeah, sure. Because when you say I'm okay with your decision either way, the pressure's completely off your prospects. And then letting them know that this could transform their life and that, you know, you're just unhappy if you didn't tell them about it. Now we've got some Facebook posts as well, which is so cool. We can now do our first Facebook post in the Australian slang, I suppose you would call it. We've also got a Facebook post if you've already started. And then we have how to respond once they start commenting, which is really cool. So you've got a system in place there. Now when they say yes, I do want to see some information, I want to know what you're doing, then we're going to be sharing one tool moving forward, and that is anzisomovie.com. So you'll be able to share a tool that actually has one tool with your prospects, answers any objections, and it links back to your website, which is really awesome. That will come out on the 15th of September, but use isomovie.com because all the videos are in there. And I love this. We've got now a follow-up system. So how to answer to them, how to respond, you know, really exciting as well. And then once they've started, we then have a way to support them and make sure that we're going through You Share, They Share and the new member checklist. So that, I just wanted to show you that, because I'm going to post that on our Fast Track to Executive page under week 1. You guys can do what you want with it. You can download it on your computer. Those scripts are coming out at SKO on the 15th of September. But you know what? You guys can use them straight away starting tonight. So hopefully you look at those scripts and like them. Scripts are one of those things. They're a template, they're a script, there's something that's like training wheels in a way. But more importantly, it's about duplication. So the key is duplication when it comes to this business. So that's the first part of tonight, is really showing you a system that you can use over the next 6 weeks that is duplicatable, that gives you the words, gives you how to respond, that gives you how to set people up. It really just gives you the tracks to run on. What I want you guys to really focus on this week is your 30-second story. So that is what we're covering tonight, is your 30-second story, making sure that you have that down pat. And what we want to do is have you posting that on Healthy Living this week. So we would love you to share your story on Healthy Living this week. But that's what we really want to cover this week, is 30-second story and the Say, Share, Do system that you guys can use. I would download it onto your phone, grab the worksheets and follow the system. Did anyone have any questions at all? Not really? All good?
For the 30-second story, is it the health transformation or what is it? To do
whatever transformation you want, Rosanna. 30-second story is no problems at all. If you want to do your 30-second story on your energy, on weight loss, but you know, you're trying to show people on the Healthy Living page what Isagenic's done for you.
Okay.
Are we going to put those Say, Share, Do's into the Team Free How to Build Your Isagenix Business?
Yeah, more important. Definitely we can put it in there, Rach. But my thoughts were, with the Say, Share, Do, is it's going to come out in a booklet on the 15th of September. So on Isagenix Business. So it's one of those things, yeah, we can put that straight onto Team Free straight away. So no problems at all.
Yeah, awesome. With sharing your story, Rosanna, just put your X factor into it, okay? Get passionate about it and put it all there. But everyone's different. This is good. This is really good.
Can I just say something, Greg, about the 30-second story as well? Have we got time? Yep.
Yeah.
I went to a networking event yesterday, and I haven't been to very many, but my plan is to go to a lot more. And if anyone wants to practice, like for real, their 30-second story, especially with the opportunity, I really strongly suggest going to a networking event where you're in a room full of people, you're standing in little groups basically, moving around the room, and you've got everyone asking you, so what do you do? What's your story? And yeah, it's a really good one. By the end of the day, I had it absolutely nailed.
Yeah, and the thing with your 30-second story is it's the most impactful thing that you're going to be able to do when you're talking to someone. And the reality is, we just had Amy who shared her 30-second story at our sip and sample this week, which was really exciting. She practiced it through the week, which was awesome. But the reality is that people are looking for your story to see how it's going to impact their life. They want to know how is your story actually going to do anything for their life. They're not really caring too much about what your story is unless it impacts on their life. So if someone's talking about being tired, you can try and marry up and really, I suppose, mirror what they're doing. If you've if you were someone who woke up tired, try and match it to how they're feeling. If someone is, struggling to pay bills and you've earned an extra few $100s through Isagenix or even more, then you want to try and match that to, them wanting to earn some extra income. So you're trying to marry up your 30-second story as much as you can with the person that you're talking to. But more importantly, you have to start with your first 30-second story, first and foremost, and then move from there. Now, what we wanted to do was we really wanted to get you guys working within a group. Now, I'm not sure how easy this is going to be, but I think to keep it really simple, and I spoke to Rach about it, having an accountability partner throughout the next 6 weeks is going to be awesome. So picking someone that you would like to have an accountability partner with and working closely with that person is, I think, ultimately how you're going to continue to grow. So we thought about having, 4 or 5 of you together, but we didn't know how many are going to get onto the call tonight. So ideally, working with an accountability partner one-on-one with that person might be someone in your team, might be someone that you feel you can grow with and learn from. But this week, your role is to do your 30-second story. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post everything you need to do under week 1 in our Fast Track to Executive page. All right. So each week you're going to see the tasks that need to be done for the week to help you guys develop and grow. And we would love you to work with your accountability partner moving forward. So this week, 30-second story, you're going to be bouncing it back and forward with each other and helping each other with your 30-second story. Does that sound pretty cool? Yeah? Awesome. Did anyone else have any other questions at all for tonight? No? All good? All right. So,
Babe, just a quick question. How are people going to choose their accountability partners?
Great question. So my thoughts were reach out to someone that you're friends with as opposed to us. Well, we can group you together if you want, but we honestly didn't know how many of you were going to jump onto tonight's call, whether it was going to be 15 or 40 of you jump on. So grabbing an accountability partner, I don't mind however you want to do it. Hands up if you want to actually pick your own accountability partner, and hands up. Yeah, okay. And hands up if you want us to group you guys together. All right.
Can I just say that the accountability partner needs to be someone that's really going to challenge you, someone that's going to, hold you accountable. That's what it's for. And also, it's actually quite exciting sometimes to work with someone that you don't know, because you're going to learn a lot more from them than someone that sort of you might feel quite comfortable with. So just a thought to think about that as well.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So awesome work, guys. I didn't want to keep you guys too long. Ideally, these Thursday night calls are, first week, we've set you up for preparation. So you've filled out your 90-day game plan. You've got your goals. You've got your vision board set up. I'm going to post this Say, Share, Do system on the Fast Track to Executive page. So you're more than welcome to use that. I would highly recommend, if you're struggling to know what to say or how to say it, then all of the templates are in there that you can use. Ideally this week, working on your 30-second story is the key. Posting it on Healthy Living. You can post it in the Fast Track to Executive page. We would love to see your 30-second stories, because I think that way we're really going to have the energy up in that page. That's going to be the most important thing, is to post your 30-second story, have the energy up in the page, And it's amazing how when you go to post it, how much it continues to change and develop. But our mantra for the 6 weeks, our mantra is 1 video per day. So if you're working on getting 1 video out per day, that is going to move you so quickly toward your goals. All right? Okay. Any other questions? Amanda, 4:30 in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning over in Nashville. How are you going?
I'm doing great. Just have a little bit of allergies, a little stuffed up, but I'm feeling awesome. Before Isogenics, I don't think I would be able to wake up at 4:30 in the morning to do this. So I'm feeling great.
Yeah, awesome. Love it. And who has got on their vision board to go executive in the next 6 weeks? Has anyone got literally going executive? Wow. Okay. Rach, are you going executive again? Rach P? Do you want to unmute and tell us your goals?
Yeah, so I am going to create 2 executives. I'm going to double my cycles. I have 4 enrollments today, so I'm like buzzing. For me, personally, and I'll be really, really honest with all you guys, I need to get to work myself and create a 10 new consultants go executive again. From that, create a minimum of either 2 directors or 2 executives. But my focus is going to be getting on all of my consultants to manager. Okay. And the other thing that I think is really, really important is sending out those videos, but is tracking what you're doing. Get a piece of paper and just write everything, track how many you're sending and how many calls and everything you're doing, your videos, your 3-way calls, all that. So for me, that one of my goals is to track my numbers like more closely. What else did I say? I'll be celebrating drinking Verve, guys. But until then, I'm going alcohol free. And actually, do you know the biggest thing for me is I've never done Healthy Mind and Body to the end. I've got halfway. I've done 30 days. I've never done 60. So if I can do that, that'll be amazing. If I can, I will. And I want to be here for all of you guys as well. But I realize that the best way I can be there for you guys is by doing the work myself too with you guys. So yeah.
Yeah, that's so good. That's you're clear. I can see how crystal clear you are over the next 6 weeks. It's awesome. You're fired up.
Because I haven't eaten food for 4 days.
Okay. I don't know why you haven't eaten food, but anyway, I'm just going to leave that one. The thing is with the Healthy Mind and Body, and I'm the same. I looked in my back office. I've started 2 of them, and I've never completed one. So I'm going to be completely honest here. Healthy Mind and Body is a big one for me to complete those 60 days. I don't know why I haven't done it. But is anyone else excited about the reason why I wanted you to do the Healthy Mind and Body is because that is, like, honestly, that is your training over the next 60 days mentally. Like, Rod Hairston is the guru, right? So you guys are going to be trained by the best. You know, these calls are great. We can workshop stuff that you can break through. But that 60 days, committing every single day to that Healthy Mind and Body is going to transform your mindset over the next 60 days. And because you're looked into the 16-week body challenge, you've got so many things that you can post about. You can post about what you're learning in the Healthy Mind and Body. You can post about what you're learning from really committing to your 16-week challenge. So there's so much that you can post about by being a part of those 2 incredible tools. Plus, other awesome thing is that you get to show your team how important the Healthy Mind and Body is, how important the 16-week challenge is. All right. So speaking of Jonathan this week, he was in his 7th IsaBody challenge, like completed 6 of them. He's in his 7th. And he feels like that is a reason why he's continued to be able to enroll people, because people are seeing consistency. Has anyone else got on their vision? Anyone else want to share their goals and what they really want to get out of the next 6 weeks? At the start of the call, I said this is going to be an uplifting environment, so please unmute. Unmute. This is an environment where everyone's uplifted. I'm loving the music. I think that's Sarah's music.
Sorry. I'm at work, sorry.
All good. Love it. Go for it, Rach.
Hey guys.
How are you?
I'm looking for an accountability partner. If anyone wants to partner up with me, I'm into it. Look, I want to be a director within the next few weeks. I would love to be a director within the next few weeks. I've been enrolling a few new people and doing all sorts of exciting things with my people, which has really increased my residual income. So I'd really be happy to share what I've been doing with my people to still be making a really nice residual income. Even though none of my people have been sharing, it's still been really great for me. I mean, I've been able to pay for myself to go back to New Zealand for a weekend, buy awesome Father's Day presents, pay for physio for my kids and things by doing that. So that's really cool. So if anyone's looking for someone to work with, I'd really love to work with them. And thanks for this call, Greg. It's really awesome. I really enjoyed doing my vision board. That was really lovely for me to kind of reestablish, what it is that I really, really want to achieve within the next 5 years. And for me, it's pretty big because I need to be taking over the income of the family with 3 kids in the next 5 years. So I'm pretty motivated.
Cool.
Just enjoying the ride and enjoying doing everything. I'm really excited to see the new You Share, They Share stuff that you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I've started to be a lot more confident with sharing with everyone about the money as soon as I enroll them. I'm talking about, I'm obliged to tell you that, about You Share, They Share, and feeling a lot more confident about it. So that's really cool.
Awesome. Thanks, Rach. Appreciate that share. That was amazing. Hey, Sarah, are you able to mute out, babe? That'd be awesome. It's just a little bit noisy.
Sorry, am I still in there? Sorry.
You're all right. Thank you. That's perfect. Anyone else want to share their goals over the next 6 weeks? What do they want to achieve? Where are you heading?
I'll share, Greg.
Oh, you have to use
Go for it. Go, Chloe.
I'd like to stick to healthy mind and body. I've done it once, but I didn't finish the whole thing. I want to enroll 15 people in the next 6 weeks and get Kylie to manager.
At least
to manager. And then I'd like to be at least at director, if not. Exec's the goal by November, but director in 6 weeks.
Okay, that's a great goal, Chloe. I love that. So with 15 enrollments over the next 6 weeks, how many people do you need to talk to?
I need to talk to 150 people.
Is it?
Yeah, lovely. So roughly, guys, and we don't know when everyone's going to enroll, but roughly the numbers are 1 in 10, right? So if Chloe wants to enroll 15 people over the next 6 weeks, which is an incredible goal, Chloe, because that's two every week is 12, right? So if you get 2 a week and a couple of weeks you get 3, then boom, you're there, right? But you've got to talk to 150. So when you break it down, Chloe's going to need to talk to about 25 to 30 people per week, which is about 4 people per day. So Chloe, if you talk to 4 people a day, babe, you're going to hit 15 enrollments in that 6-week period. Does everyone sort of understand how you can break that down? Yeah. Does that make it easier, Chloe?
Yeah.
All right. So just put somewhere, you've got to talk, before your head hits a pillow, you've got to have talked to 4 people every day, Chloe, okay?
Okay.
About Isagenix, not about the weather. About Isagenix, there's a difference. You can talk to 4 people a day and it means nothing. Talk about their cat, they're not going to enroll. So, talk about ISA. I love it, Chloe. Beautiful goal. Fantastic. Anyone else want to share their goal? Let's workshop it. Love to, because everyone learns, by the way, everyone learns when you're sharing your goal and what you're going to move through. Amanda and Ben.
Yep. Yeah. So mine definitely enrolling 15 people as well. So yeah, that's good to know about speaking with the 4 people a day. And just really getting to know like those systems, the Share, Say, Do. Is that what it was called?
Say, Share, Do. Yeah, I'm going to post it in the team page.
So for me, systems are like, I just love them. So I just got real excited when you showed us that, and yeah, I'm just, that's how I sort of function. So having that and just being able to use that and step up into sort of more of a leadership role. I'm really looking forward to that.
What are your goals?
My goals, sorry, I just got a bit sidetracked there.
No. 15 enrollments is great, man. Like, that's awesome. Like, if that is your goal, at the end of the day, when you're starting your business, you've got to bring enrollments in. Like, that's the key. You've got to bring, and success loves speed. So 15 enrollments in a short period of time is awesome.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, so break it down. That's like 3 to 4 a day you got to speak to about Isagenix, about this opportunity. Love your work. Anyone else?
Hi, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
Yeah. Hi. So I'd like to hit director is my goal. I'm really going to put my energy into this. I've changed my business even. I have my own little business and I wasn't getting to meet my customers. So I've changed my business so I can meet all of my customers coming in at the weekends. Hi. So I'm going to have to go. I have a customer, but
enroll your customer.
She's enrolling now, actually. This is Amanda.
Even better.
Okay, thanks.
Help her get paid, even better.
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Sarah. Anyone else want to share their next 6 weeks goal? Where are you heading? What are you going to do? What do you need to know? Let's break down the numbers if you need to.
Thought I might share myself, and I want to share kind of my vision board that I have. It's probably a little bit intense, but I think it's important just to know what the stakes are. So if it's okay, I'd like to share my screen. That's all good, Greg?
Yep. Go for it, Dave.
Sweet. Let's just share. And let's just go to, here it is. So I believe in consequence and vision. So this is basically what the options are, And honestly, the thing that I've been struggling with is the clarity behind it. So I can see in the sense when it comes to taking action, I know that's important. And getting distracted is dangerous because it ultimately leads down a dangerous path. But the thing is, I have a goal set for December the 1st, 2018, $1,000 of passive income each and every week with ISA. That's ingrained into me. Like, I write that goal every morning, but 6 weeks, it's still a bit messed up. There's so many things going on that I'm dealing with at the moment. It's hard to get that clarity in that short term. I know where I want to go in the long term, but the short term is just the thing that's, that's a bit confusing there. So what are your thoughts on that? How do you get more clarity in the short term?
Yeah, good question. Can you just unshare, like stop the share? Cool. Just so I can, because I'm looking at that, you're just like, wow, that's deep. I'm looking at that going, you definitely have, if that's driving you, that's amazing. The short term, I'd be looking at short term. Is it income that you need? Is it like, what is it? Is it income that you're looking to achieve?
Well, the thing is, Greg, I left my job a little while ago. I've got a few thousand saved up. So I do have a runway that I've calculated out. I've been offered a business to take over. That's what I was doing in my part-time work. And it's just managing that business, managing ISA, and then doing everything. I know I can do it, but it's just,
so what do you need with Isagenix to make a difference in your life? Like, how much a week?
Well, my goal, it's $1,000 passive income each and every week
Okay.
by December the 1st, 2018.
And how many hours a day do you have to commit to that?
I'm just trying to think what's required, to be honest.
No, just how many hours you got. Don't worry about what's required. How many hours you got? Because if I say it's 8 hours required and you go, I only got 2 hours, it's not going to work. How many hours you got?
I'd say 40 to 50 hours a week.
40 to 50 hours a week to earn $1,000 a week. And how many months are you prepared to commit to it?
Until.
Right. Okay. So.
But my goal states by December. So. That would
Okay. So you need $1,000 a week by December. So what you need to look at, $1,000 a week is 20 cycles per. You need to be earning 20 cycles a week.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So 20 cycles a week, Dave. I would be suggesting that to get to 20 cycles a week, you need to be paid as executive consistently.
Yeah.
So you need to get to executive and be paid as consistently every single week in order to be cycling 20 times a week.
Yeah.
So guys, $1,000 a week, that's $50,000 a year, $60,000 a year. Executive gets you around about that mark. Paid as though, not executive and then drop back to a consultant. So Dave, I would be suggesting that you put your map to Crystal Executive, post it up there, and start to write in who have you got in your team, the top 10 people in your team. Who are your board of directors that you know in your network that you want to start to, hey, I want to build this business with you. And I'll give you a tip, Dave. Don't focus too much on sharing the products first and foremost. I would be talking to your network about this is the best business opportunity of the 21st century. This is the platform of the future. I would be sharing that with your network, people around you. If you want to go from here to $1,000 a week by the end of December, I'll be talking to people how they can do this from their smartphone platform in the 21st century. But completely up to you. If you've got 50 hours a week, then I'd be looking at how many people per day you're going to contact about Isagenix before you put your head on the pillow. What's the number?
I'm just trying to think backwards from conversion, everything like that.
So
to get 20 cycles a day, work backwards with me, Greg, for the numbers, because I'm unsure what they would have to be, you know?
Well, if you need to get to executive, like you've got to build 10 consultants, 5 on the left, 5 on the right.
Gotcha.
Bring out the map to Crystal Executive, talk to Rach P, she's going to work closely with you to get you there. But reality is you've got to enroll at least 10 people and get them paid. Now to enroll 10 people, you've got to speak to 100. But to enroll 10 people who are going to share, you've got to be looking at least 30 enrollments in order to get those, at least 30% of them to share, okay?
Yeah.
But by condensing it into 6 weeks, success loves speed, everyone loves energy. That's the other thing with going executive, is doing it in a condensed situation. Your whole entire network's going to feel it. You're going to have, let's get them on a call, another call, another call. The busier you become, the busier you are, the more your network feel it. So, map to Crystal Executive, man, I'd be talking to, it's, you know, if you've got 8 to 10 hours a day, far out, you can talk to a lot of people in that time. But anyway, talk to Rach, get to executive, and then go from there.
Yeah, sweet. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Right.
It's just a matter of keeping focused.
Yep. All right. Anyone else want to smash their goals out? We've got a couple of minutes left. So I suppose the one thing, just before we do it, the one thing I want you guys to understand is the Fast Track to Executive page is what we're going to be, where we're going to be for the next 6 weeks. Yes, we've got our Healthy Living page and the Team Free page. You guys are obviously going to be on there, but for this training, it's going to be in the Fast Track to Executive business page. And each week, I'm going to put in there what you should be looking to do over the next 7 days in order to move forward and develop your skills and build the business, all right? So I'll pop it in there each week. You just go through, do the task, follow it, and you'll move closer and closer towards your goals. Did anyone else want to share? Go for it.
So when we're in Nashville, Brooke and I and maybe Amanda agreed to hitting executive by the 6th of November. So I know that's not the 6 weeks, it's a little bit longer, but that's the date that I'm working towards at the moment. So I've already got one consultant, which is great. So I'm just working through now. I'm going back to all of the people that I've enrolled before, because I think there's about 30 or so of them, reigniting some of them, and then also talking to them about the opportunity, the business opportunity as well. And then I'm just out there talking to people more and more. There's a lot of people that I spoke to when I first started Isagenix that I haven't really followed up with properly. So getting back to them and discussing it a little bit better than I did the first time.
Yeah, that's awesome. Hey, I've just worked out some numbers there for you. It's around about 60, let's call it 70 days.
Yeah.
So, Fawny, I would divide 70 into 300.
Yeah.
So you need to talk to 4.2 people a day, Fawn, between now and the 6th of November.
So let's say 5 people a day.
Which will be around about 300 people. You should enroll 30 people from there, Fawn. Around about 30% of people share the products.
Yeah.
20 to 30%, right?
Yeah.
So, but the more you condense it, the more people tend to share because it's a lot of energy going in.
Yeah.
All right. So just have a list of 300. That's the key. You know, break it down 4 a day from now until November the 6th. You can achieve that. And that's the thing that you guys have really got to get aware of is once you've got that goal out there, then it's important that you break down, well, how many people do I need to talk to a day? How many videos and tools and 3-way calls do I need to do in order for that to show up? And I'll give you a tip. 3-way calls is going to be the fastest way for you to build your business because that person who is your upline leader, support person is that third-party validation. You know, they're going to ask those specific questions to help them get started and help them share the products and get paid. And that's going to continue to move your business forward.
Can I just say a huge thank you, Greg and Rach, for coming up with this, putting it together, spending time. I know you guys spend time talking about what you're planning to do for us and helping us achieve our goals in such a giving manner. And I just want to thank you that the next week, 6 weeks, is going to be awesome for everybody. And whether we actually hit our goals or not, we're all going to be closer to our goals regardless of where we end up in 6 weeks than if we didn't get together today. So I just want to say thank you to our leaders for doing this because you just rock and you lead the way and you show the way how to do it and you're just so generous. So thank you.
Thanks, Nina. Appreciate you sharing that. Awesome. And, you know, the thing is we just want everyone to succeed. That's the key. We want you to move closer to your goals. But the other reason why we've set it up like this is so that in 6 weeks' time, we're going to have a template so that in another 2 months' time or 3 months' time when we run another one, we're already going to have the training and the templates in there for us to plug in and go through that system. And the other thing is that when you step up and do it and train your team, you can use this 6-week template. That's the whole idea about it. So obviously we're recording the calls each week. You're going to have, you know, specific skills to master and develop. And then you train your team. Like that's where it's going to get exciting. Imagine you guys having like 10 of your team, 20 of your team and going, let's do 6 weeks. What do you reckon, Bronnie?
It's late in New Zealand, isn't it, Brooke?
I love that yawn. That was beautiful. You tried to hide it, but I caught it. I love your work. All right, so you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for jumping on. Honestly, to have 25 of you on the call tonight, 25 of you who have put your hand up to say, I'm ready over the next 6 weeks to be maybe push out of my comfort zone. Reality is, if you want to grow and you want to develop, you want to get better, you've got to get out of your comfort zone. That's where obviously the magic is. So you're going to be out of your comfort zone. You're going to be doing it with people that uplift you in a supportive environment, and you're going to move closer and closer and closer to those ultimate goals that you've got on your vision board, that you've got in front of you. Because it is so amazing when you say you're going to do something and you put your foot down and you achieve it. So we're excited, Rach, me, Shezzy, all the other leaders, like having the new people on the call, Amy, Amanda, Gemma, Bronwyn. This is obviously your first sort of 6-week training. Obviously, everyone's first 6-week training. Having Daniela, who's turning 18 on the 15th of September. Nicole, Tremaine, you've been an absolute superstar over the last 3.5 years with us. You've just been there on every Zoom. Urena, you're an absolute legend. Kylie and Chloe, Nina, Dave, you're going to crush it, man. Amanda and Ben, Alicia, Amy, Rosanna, everyone. Nicole, Brookie, Sarah, we really appreciate you guys being a part of it. And, it's up to you guys now. You've got this. All right.
I felt like it was on Romper Room for a second.
What's that, Rosanna?
I felt like it was like Romper Room for a second. Anyone else know what Romper Room is?
Nah, never heard of Romper Room.
Oh, the ones that I have, they know what I mean. It was cute. Thanks, Craig.
Oh,
Appreciate
okay.
it.
But just know one thing, right? This business is off its head. It is so good, right? It is so good. Building a business from your smartphone, literally the business of the 21st century. Get that. The products are amazing. It's time to be out of the picture. Just get yourself out of the picture and just share, this gift of Isagenix with your network. Whether it's improving someone's health or helping them earn an extra income on the side, it doesn't really matter. If you're improving someone else's life, then life is fulfilling. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it. And, the thread's going to go off, the page is going to go off, and next Thursday, it's going to go off. All right. Love you guys. See you soon.